When Jonah was about 10 months old, I started noticing some kind of obsessive, quirky behaviors that he had. One of them in particular was that he loved to climb up on the couch, turn the light switch on. He'd look up at the light and then he'd climb back down, go across the room, turn in a circle and come back and do this exact same thing over and over and over again. And it made me go,
With Jonah, sometimes I just get annoyed because since he's autistic, he copies everything pretty much. Like movies he likes, or shows, or books, he just copies it, he knows it all. Or he'll just start making up stories in his head out loud, like sound effects really loud, anything.
We got a phone call from Rabbi Yossi and Esty Morozov to invite us over for Shabbos dinner. And so at the table after dinner, Rabbi Yossi starts telling us about Friendship Circle. And I just went, oh my gosh, you have to do this.
Jonah was one of the charter members of the Friendship Circle. They actually started the group, I believe, with three children. And they included our girls as well, since they were working with Jonah, and because they are triplets, they thought it'd be nice to provide some friends for them as well as for Jonah.
One of the few favorite memories I have in Friendship Circle is when I first started it. It felt like I'm really part of something. And also, I always make new friends there.
When I started volunteering, it was right after my bar mitzvah, and I was very nervous that it's a big responsibility to have a Friendship Circle friend, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to get out of it. I knew it was a good thing to do, and I knew it was a great organization, but I wasn't sure if I would be able to handle that responsibility because I was just a kid.
When I get a phone call every Friday, and it's Ryan's voice, and good Shabbos, Mrs. Rubenstein. Ryan, good Shabbos, how are you? He's good. Where are you going to be this Shabbos? And I said, well, we're going to be in Beechwood. He goes, oh, that's great. Jonah and I can see each other. And this peacefulness just comes over me, knowing that Jonah's going to see his friend.
I think that Jonah's time with Ryan has given him a lot more confidence in his ability to relate to other people. And I've really seen him grow over the last year or so.
We always make up our own games because it's our own special way. I mean, it always makes us laugh.
At this point, Ryan has become as important to Jonah as any member of his family. In fact, he holds a place in Jonah's life that none of us are really able to fill for him. It's just really heartwarming to me to watch how Jonah anticipates him coming over. He'll sit by the window and wait for him to show up, and when he gets here, he's ready to bounce out the door without saying goodbye to anyone. He's just ready to go on his way, and they have their little adventure, and he comes back and he wants to tell you all about it.
and I get to hear all the stories that they've written together. Usually the villain is Barbie, who wants everybody to buy lots of shoes and dresses, and so they try to overtake Barbie before she takes over the world.
A couple weeks ago, I caught Jonah expressing some behaviors that I found to be a little bit inappropriate. When I called him on it, he got very upset, almost to the point of tears, and what he expressed to me was, "Dad, I just want to act like everybody else does." I looked at him and I said, as sincerely as I could, "You know, Jonah, you're already so much nicer than everybody else."
In the summer, we always go to Hilltop to play baseball, or to play football, or go and be with another group of friends to play with.
The kids who volunteer to become friends, they're really fantastic people. They're nice, they're compassionate, and I'm actually thinking of volunteering myself.
The experience of being involved in Friendship Circle has allowed Ryan the opportunity to see that he is appreciated for his actions, for his good deeds, for his acts of kindness. And when so many people, particularly Jonah's family, acknowledges on a regular basis how much they need and appreciate him, I can't imagine that it couldn't have a positive effect on Ryan's self-esteem.
I feel great to be part of Friendship Circle. I mean, it's one of the greatest things that ever happened to me.
I was at a Friendship Circle event last year, and I heard a father discuss the situation of their child, and the child's inability to have a friend. And the father was distraught and beside himself. And I just see here there's an organization which addresses all those needs. And I'm particularly proud to live in a community which takes that seriously and is able to help out.
I've noticed with Ryan's involvement in Friendship Circle over the past 4.5 years that he's developed an understanding that he can have an impact on the world, reaching outside of himself to do something that sometimes is a bit uncomfortable, maybe a little bit awkward at first, but building a relationship with someone who needs a friend has shown Ryan that he can make a difference and affect a family.
Friendship Circle has been such a blessing to me and to our family. And for a mother to see a child happy, that is a blessing.
I think in high school, there's a lot of fake friendships. People like someone because you can get something from them because of popularity. When I grow older and I look back on my high school years, I think the main friend I will look back on is Jonah.
Wow. This is what a best friend should be, what it has to be. Always nice, always kind. That's what Ryan is. He always makes me laugh, he makes me feel special. That's what Ryan is to me.